Right on. What do you say right now? Let's get those hands together. Let's get these riders pumped up. Right on, you guys. We have got an awesome show for you today. We are going to start things off by introducing our performers one at a time. Starting out with a long-standing member of our team, even though he just joined the tour on Saturday afternoon. He's been with our company for quite some time, both on the PR side as well as on the BMX manager and shredding side of things. Just getting us started this morning, let's make some noise for Mr. Seth Klinger! Right on, Seth, coming in from San Antonio, Texas, a huge 360, coming back at you one more time. Let's make some noise for Seth. Oh man, I missed those 360s out of that man right there. And that brings us up to our next performer. This is a long-standing member of our team, coming to you originally from Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. He currently calls Raleigh, North Carolina his home. Most recently, he was over in Chengdu, China about a month ago, competing on the Feast World Series. Today, he's here in Bucknell, North Dakota. Let's make some noise for Mr. Keith Schmidt. Starting out with a nice little combo right here, the one-handed can-can. Coming back at you for a little bit more action on there. Putting it in reverse right into the sound system. One more time, guys. Give it up for Keith Schmidt. All right, and last and certainly not least, we have the newest and youngest member of our team at only 20 years of age. This is a very talented rider from the East Coast who's been with the AGA Nation for about 3 years now. We recruited him straight out of high school and right onto the road for the Bring Your A Games campaign. Coming at you right now, guys. Let's give it up for Mr. Logan Plays. With some hot moves on this cold Monday morning. Just keep it going. One more time right now. Make some noise for Logan. All right, very good. And like I said earlier, guys, my name is Dan. I will be announcing the show today. Now, personally, I've been riding BMX bikes for about 18 years of my life now. And I've been doing it professionally for the last 12 over in Greenville, North Carolina, where I choose to call home. However, I spent a lot of time touring around this country, as well as the world even, performing at events like this, and I've also competed in some of the big competitions out there. I stayed pretty busy with all of that. I have quite a full schedule, but one of my favorite things to do is to come out here, work with your school, work with the National Guard, and put on a great show for all of you. So with that said, thanks for having me, guys. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. All right, I also mentioned earlier that we in fact have some free stuff to give away as an additional bonus to all of you guys joining us here today. And we, along with the National Guard, want to show you that we appreciate you all as fans. So right now, our team riders are grabbing some of that free stuff, and they're coming around looking for some loud people! All right, very good, guys. Giving away those last couple of things there, but don't worry, we've got plenty more of that a little bit later on in our show. But right now, we have come to a special part of our show One that we will not be able to do alone. In fact, we are going to need the help from 4 volunteers on our audience. Now, here's the deal. To start things off, the National Guard requires that you be both absolutely brave and incredibly fearless in order to take part in it. However, I personally require that you be one of the 4 loudest members of the audience. Who wants to have a Alright, they're coming around. They're looking for the loudest, the most energetic members of the audience. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Got that in a second. Alright. We have 5, but I think we can make it happen. Logan says he's feeling nice and loose, and he's going to make this happen. Alright. Now, like I said, we have come to a special part of our show. We're going to have some fun, but before we get to that, we got to learn something, okay? Sound good? Now, what I need you guys to do, take a look at the side of the ramp. Everybody in the audience, please take a look as well. There is our banner with the 7 things written across the top. Those are the 7 core values that represent what the National Guard is all about. They are as follows: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. All very important things for the National Guard, all very important things to us on the BMX team. Before we get to the fun stuff here, what I need you guys to do, think about one of those words in your head, picture what it means to you, and then I'm going to ask that you please explain it in front of everybody in the gym on the microphone. Sound good? Now, there are no wrong answers, just answers that might make people laugh more than others, okay? So who wants to go first? Yes, sir, what's it going to be?
I'll skip this.
Dude, together, you're going to want to be best friends out here today. Keep your knees down, your hands to your sides at all times. Do not move. Do not flinch. Do not try to hold his hand. I heard his baby. Now, what Logan is going to do, he's going to circle around, get up a whole bunch of speed, and at the very last possible second, he's going to ride right up and hopefully jump.
I am catching this into one of my videos.
Logan, whenever you're ready, take it away. Right now, let's make some noise for Logan! Alright, he's got the speed, he's got the jump, and he did it! What do you think? Was that what you wanted to see? Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. They want to see people with you. I always got cases. Yeah. You guys want to see people with you? Yeah! The audience has spoken. They don't want to see that shenanigans. They want to see you do it with your bike whenever you're ready. He's giving me a glare right now, guys. Alright, no more fooling around this time with your bike whenever you're ready. Take it away, guys. Here we go. Let's get behind now. You guys want to see me go right?
Yeah, he technically did jump over.
Some friends you guys have. I'll tell you what. I know this is kind of dangerous. What happens if something goes wrong, right? Let's say, hypothetically, Logan, he comes in here, he rides up, he jumps, doesn't quite make it, lands on a couple of them, falls down, and crashes. Do not worry whatsoever, because if that does happen, Logan is wearing his helmet. He'll be just fine.
He's wearing his helmet, but what about the people he landed on?
Tell you what, if you do get hurt during the stunt, the National Guard has informed me, personally, that we can hook you guys up with t-shirts.
Well, then why did I get called out? I can
All right, now we're going to do this under 2 conditions. Number 1, 5 and only 5. Usually 4 is his limit, but trust me, 5 is really pushing it, especially on Monday. Number 2. Oh, sorry, hold on. Keith, I just said 5 is too much, man. You're going to be the landing ramp. They get to chill out. They're literally chilling out. That 4 is going to be cool. Logan, don't worry about it, man. 5, I got it. You're staying right there. I'm not going to argue with him, guys, but you know what? If Keith wants to hang out, he wants to be the landing ramp, I want to make sure he's good and protected. And make sure everything goes as. Alright. You know what, guys? I'm not running this out with some fun either. I think we're going to make this lucky number 7. I like that number. It's pretty good. Look, just go fast. I'll get ahead of it. Just go fast.
No, let's make it lucky number 8.
All right, guys, you know what to do. What do you say? Let's make some noise! And as they make their way back to their seats, give it up one more time. Oh man, glad to see they're okay, safe and sound. What do you say, guys? You ready for some more action? Alright, these guys are all about action. They're going to come out here one at a time and show you some of their technical moves. Now these tricks are a little bit different than the big airs and spins you're going to see later. They're done on the edge of these 2 rings and then back in. They require a lot of skill, balance, and practice, but these guys, they can do it with some of the best, and they're going to do even better if you guys get behind them. First up, we've got the man himself, the bunny hop master, Mr. Logan Place. What do you think about now? Let's make some noise for him.
I'm sending all of these straight down here. Miranda, I'm sending
Loose Logan firing out the 540. Some new variations coming out of this young man. And he's just getting followed up by his partner in crime and AGA Nation teammate, Mr. Keith Schmidt. Keith is getting out to throw down some big moves at a moment's notice. So what do you say, Bob? Now let's get behind him.
my brother would be in heaven if he were here. Why can't one of them be on a unicycle? Why can't one of them be on a unicycle? Oh my gosh, my brother would be in heaven if he was here. I can't get both of them at once!
Like Seth and Logan have a little bit of a train coming at you. 1, 2, 3, make some noise!
I got it. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for these riders! Alright guys, having some fun. Just getting it going, but right now, we're going to turn it down for just a minute, and we're going to bring my friend, Mr. Keith Schmidt, out here front and center. What do you guys think about my friend Keith so far? All right, well, in case you guys have not yet noticed, Keith is a very talented BMX rider, one of the best riders in the show business today. But he's also been one heck of an experience in the process. Afterwards, if you guys have time, feel free to ask Keith any questions you want to know about the movie business. But on top of being very talented, Keith is also very smart. If you take a look closely at his jeans, you'll notice they're kind of tight around his knees. That's because he's wearing his knee pads. Below that, he also has his shin guards on. Very important stuff in case he makes a mistake and falls down while riding today. Up top, we're going to go ahead and toss that on out the window, because I'll be the first to tell you that safe and smart does not make for a very entertaining bike show. But we need the help from one more volunteer. Due to liability reasons and insurance purposes, we cannot pick a student. It is simply too dangerous. So, we have pre-selected by who believes to be your principal, Mr. Bigfoot! Coffee and all. Come on down, sir. Good morning. You know what? We got an email from our office saying to check the weather up here. They thought they were going to close school today because how cold it was. And I grew up in Minnesota. We used to have that happen, but it didn't happen until about 40 or 50 below. So I told our office we're still going to make it here, no problem.
Oh, look at that.
All right, man. How you doing? Good. Do you have any idea what you've been chosen to take part in? Well, that makes this all the more fun. I like your mug, by the way. I didn't get that. All I got was a styrofoam cup. Take a look over your right shoulder. You will see we are placing a chair up on top of our ramp. And I'm going to give you one guess, sir. Who do you think will be sitting in that chair in just a minute? I'll give you one hint. It's you. What do you say we put him in that chair?
That's a pretty good hint.
His head? All right, Mr. Bigford, to start things off, we have chosen none other than the Martin Lawrence of BMX, Mr. Keith Schmidt, to go ahead and go for this. Very talented, as I have mentioned, so much so that he makes this jump almost every single time he tries it on Monday night.
Almost.
Wait, are you guys worried about that almost part?
Kind of.
Alright,
No,
we
too much
have
story.
a few days. Why don't we go ahead and be cautious and give Keith a practice jump? Make sure he has enough speed, height, distance. Make sure you will not be in harm's way. Sound fair? You guys in the audience have an important role in this one. Pay very close attention to Keith's back wheel. Look for it to be at least 3 feet over the top of that chair. Afterwards, we will look to you. If you think he's going to make it, just give us the thumbs up, and we're going to go for it. If you don't think he's going to make it, it's too close to call, just simply give us a thumbs down. We will scratch the stunt altogether and move on with our show. So pay very close attention as your principal's safety is now in your hands. So Keith, take it away, guys. Here we go. Watch closely.
You guys sent me the video. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me the video, please. I don't know.
Did I say 3 feet or did I say 3 inches, Keith? Yeah, your head was. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think you should go for it?
I'm like in between.
Positivity coming out in full effect. Oh man, sir, I don't know. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is I am seeing a couple of thumbs down. The bad news is, however, I am seeing a lot more thumbs up, even from some of your fellow faculty members over there. Against my better judgment, Keith is going to have to find a way to go faster. The audience will absolutely have to get louder. The thumbs up have it. We're going to go for it! All right, sir, if you will, running on the backside, our team riders are going to assist you up and into position, and we are going to make this happen. I tell you what, guys, if something happens to Mr. Bickford, Keith will be your principal the rest of the week. Alright, as he gets his way up, give him a round of applause. Let's go. Thanks, we appreciate it.
Yeah, you definitely know Keith's gonna act.
Alright, have a seat, sir.
I don't think he wants to be
Make yourself
a
couple of things we're going to talk about right now. Number one, make sure you stay seated. Sitting straight up and down. Do not move. Do not flinch. Don't stand up. Number two, you absolutely must keep your eyes open. You have the best seat out here. Now I mean it. Eyes open the whole time. I will be watching. If you close your eyes at any point, regardless of what happens, Keith will attempt to do it again. Alright, sir, my personal favorite. I need you to go ahead and put your arms up, just like this. What that does is it gives Keith something to aim for other than your forehead. Alright, he's ready. Keith is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Alright, then you know what to do. When you see him pedaling that ramp, that is going to be your cue to get loud. So let's get some hands together and let's make some noise for Keith Schmidt! Very good, guys. Oh, man. Rock now. What do you guys think? You guys having fun out here yet? Would you like to see this team go a little bit higher? Alright, well, we're going to do that in just a minute. But before we do, guys, on a serious note, if we can have your attention for just a little bit longer. We are the National Guard's Bring Your A Game to School campaign, and that's because we bring our A game to our daily lives day in and day out. The A in A game can stand for a number of things that represent what we're all about, whether it be ability, achievement, athleticism, adrenaline, a number of different things that we hold close to us. Today I'm going to talk just a minute about the word ability. The amount of ability that these guys possess is obvious. You're seeing it in the show that they're doing right now. But what you do not see, guys, is the amount of time, hard work, dedication, and sacrifice that these guys have put forth to earn this talent to be where they are at today. So for being awesome role models, working hard at what they do, and really earning that ability, guys, let's give the HA Nation a round of applause right now. The reason we are where we are at today, guys, is because these riders realized that they were not going to get good at something overnight. They were not going to get good at it in a week, a month, or even a year. They realized that it was going to take time, it was going to take practice, and it was going to take that sacrifice. The reason we are such a great fit with the National Guard is because they hold the values to